Howdy ho friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am Michelle and I'm an independent Scentsy consultant, and I got my Bring Back My Bar consultant bundle in the mail for all the scents that are going to be available just for June while supplies last. These are basically older retired scents that have been voted back by all of us consultants and customers to come back just for the month, and they are going to be available that month in June to put in our Scentsy clubs. So if there's any of these that are your favorites from the past, or they sound like you might like them, give them a try during the month so you make sure to have the time to put them in your Scentsy club. Okay, let's get started. We're going to go alphabetical here, and we are going to start with Bamboo Yuzu. This is, imagine a Japanese garden as you breathe in dewy bamboo, tranquil lotus flower, and fresh yuzu with a hint of sage. So, I'm kind of expecting a little bit of a green scent to this, kind of similar to what we had in the scent of the month fairly recently. Let's see what I get. Okay, it's not a super green. There is a little bit, but it's not too much to me. I do kind of feel like I'm in a Japanese garden. You know, you kind of get that greenness, but you also get almost a little bit of like watery lotus flower, little floral, not super powdery or anything. I can't say what yuzu smells like. Sage, maybe a little, but it's not super strong at all. It's not offensive like it can be sometimes. Yeah, I like it. I think this one might be a light performer. You never know though, so we'll see. Next I have Berry of Paradise. This is Scrumptious Sugared Strawberry, Bird of Paradise, and Vanilla Bean. And this has been compared to Circle E's Bird of Paradise, I think is what it's called. And I like that one. I think that's pretty floral though. So we'll see. I didn't show you the wax. I guess you probably saw it when I was smelling it. But so this is a pretty pink color. This is very light to me. Very light. I do get kind of just a little bit of a strawberry is all I kind of got on that first little sniff. Okay, I can see the comparison to the Circle E Bird of Paradise. I get just a tiny bit of all of those. The strawberry, Bird of Paradise, and just a hint of vanilla. Again, very light. I did look at a couple of these pour dates that I could see, and the ones that I have smelled before, those are the only ones that I opened to try to see if I could find the pour date. The ones that I could see were March. So these aren't super new pours, but they're not, you know, I wouldn't think that they were really cured at all either. So they might get a little stronger, a little more intense scent as it cures a little bit. Maybe by June when these come out. Next I've got Blackberry Orange Marmalade. It's orange marmalade and blackberry jam over sugar crystals. So this has kind of been compared to Black Raspberry Vanilla that's currently out and I think always in the catalog. I'm hoping I get a little more orange in there, a little citrusy to brighten it up. Let's see, and it is pretty purple wax. Okay, I do actually. It doesn't have that almost perfumey type scent that Black Raspberry Vanilla has. It does not have that. I would say this is just kind of a blackberry and orange marmalade. It's not super sweet to my nose, which you would think is implied in the description. It's sweet just because it's blackberries and orange, but it's not like an even more sweetened scent to my nose. And I think that's also going to be light to medium. Next is Blonde Wood and Moonflower. This is pale warm wood and amber envelop demure moonflower, delicate white roses, and upturned lilies in a modern magical fragrance. Okay. I'm not sure what to expect on this one. You know what? I think I've smelled this before. If I haven't, it smells very similar to something I've smelled, and it may have been when this was in catalog, or I don't know if it was a scent of the month originally or what. But I've purchased Scentsy off and on for over a decade. So this, it is a wood scent, but it's a floral wood scent, and neither one overpowers it. Very nice. Even if you don't like any of those notes, I would give this a try. It's almost kind of a body care, and for me, could kind of go either direction. Yeah, it's kind of a creamy. There's nothing in there really to say that it's creamy, but I almost feel like there's a creaminess to it. I like that. I'm actually kind of surprised how much I like that. Next is Blueberry Pancakes. This is one I have had before. Blueberry and butter accord over light and maple make the mood. This was just in our catalog a couple years ago. Maybe fall winter 2019, I think. So I definitely get the blueberry and just a little bit of the pancake. Right now, I don't get a whole lot of maple. I'm actually rubbing one of the bottom cubes. A little bit of that maple comes out, but maybe it's just that my nose has changed. But I feel like in 2019, when I tried this, it was heavy, heavy maple. Now I'm mostly getting blueberry with just a hint of that pancake and a hint of that maple. Yeah, so mainly a blueberry scent, I would say. Next, I've got Buckleberry. I don't believe I've tried this one. A bite of summer's bounty, bursting fresh berries atop a buttery blanket of crumbly coffee cake. Okay. I didn't really like it on that first sniff. What is buckleberry? Is that an actual berry, or is it like rock melon and it's really something we already know? I know you're screaming at me right now, but I'm about to look it up to see. Okay, well that doesn't help me at all. I don't want to take up too much of your time. It's a village in England. Maybe buckleberry fruit. Looks like blueberries. I don't know. I don't want to waste all your time. Okay. It almost kind of smells like the blueberry pancake. Just a little bit of a darker berry note, so not quite blueberry. Just a little bit darker, almost kind of like a blueberry fig mix is what that smells like. I'll be interested to see how that does. Next is Caramel Vanilla Delight. Vanilla ice cream, liquid caramel, and a splash of white rum. I have smelled this one before. I don't know if this was in a brick or maybe it was in the catalog around 2019. Wasn't that long ago. This is nice. I'm not one to love caramel scents because sometimes they're just too ooey gooey, sticky, sweet caramel for me. You know, for a house scent. But this, that vanilla ice cream, which, you know, it's not just vanilla. It is, you get the ice cream type of note. And I can see the little bit of a rum note in there. This is actually probably a bakery or food type scent that I wouldn't mind, at least from what I'm smelling on cold. Coconut Vanilla Orchid. I have not tried this one. Alluring Orange Zest, Coconut Milk, and Silky Vanilla Orchid. I think I'm going to really like this one. I do with what I can smell, but it's very light. Very light, but I do get a little orange zest, a little coconut, and a little kind of orchid type smell. But I'm going to warm it up again on the bottom here. Very interesting. Super light. Super, super light for me. But I do. Equal parts kind of an orange, a coconut milk, and an orchid. Just a teeny tiny bit of that orchid. Anyway. All right. Cotton Candy Cookie. So, this has been out several times. Let me go ahead and read you the description. It's a trip to the county fair. Little hands clutching cotton candy and cookies while gooey treats topped with sugared raspberries beg to be tasted. Okay. This has been out several times in the past few years since I've rejoined Scentsy. I want to say it was in the Easter collection like 2 years in a row. It was actually just available in the flash sale that we had in March, but I didn't get one because I knew it was coming back in June, and I wanted to save it, since I hadn't smelled it before, to go with the rest of these. So, let's give this a try. A nice light purple. Here goes. Light. It's interesting. I really thought I wasn't gonna like it, to be honest. Because I think it's a weird combination, really, but I think I might like this. It's about, I would say, a little more cotton candy than there is cookie, so not half and half. And maybe that's why I like it, that cookie note is not super prominent. But again, actually, I should mention things like the sugar cookie and vanilla bean buttercream. I can barely smell those. So if this is like the same cookie note that's in sugar cookie, it may just be that I'm not smelling it as much as most people would. Maybe. But I think I might like that one. Next, we got a very popular one, Cutie Pie Cupcake. Sweet clementine and yellow cake batter with vanilla and sugary icing. I think this was in a Bring Back My Bar about 2 years ago, and I tried it then. I don't really remember what it smells like. So let's go. This is kind of a yellowy tan color. Oh, I like that. Yeah. The one that we have in the catalog right now, tangerine, no, not tangerine creamsicle, clementine cupcake. Yeah. We have clementine cupcake in the current catalog. And for me, that I get mainly like a corner piece of a cake that's cooked just a little bit too much. It's definitely got that kind of browned white cake with just a very tiny bit of the citrus. This one has more citrus, and instead of a white cake, it's yellow cake, so it adds a little bit, I want to say butteriness, but yeah, you can definitely tell it's a yellow versus a white cake. Very nice. I think that's a good performer for people, if I remember correctly. Enchanted Mist. This is romantic blend of juicy apples, enhanced and sweetened by rose petals and rich jasmine. Excuse me. I don't really know what to expect on this. I have not smelled it that I recall. So it sounds like something I might like, as long as those floral notes aren't too powdery and in your face. And this is kind of just an off-white, and this is one of those where the label is a little different than the color of the wax. I think I do like this. I do get the apples first with a little bit of floral. Again, not super strong, but that's probably a good thing for me, at least, with the florals in here. But I definitely get the apple first, so that's interesting, especially for that much, you know, 2 of the scent notes being floral, that I get the apple first. I may love that one. My club. Speaking of, so I will be doing an edit of my club before the end of the month, before the end of May for sure. And I'm going to really cut back on it. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to kind of go over my way of thinking then. But I'm going to be very tough on it because I have a feeling some of these are going to have to go in my club, which means I need to get rid of some that are there already that maybe I don't reach for as much. Anyway, let's keep going. Flower Child. Sweet red berries layered over wild gardenia and sandalwood. All right. I'm always a little hesitant with gardenia and sandalwood. So let's see what we got. Nice pink wax. Oh, this is pretty. Very pretty. Not super floral. I like those red berries. This is kind of interesting. The last one that was Enchanted Mist was apples with some floral notes. And this is red berries with some floral notes and just a hint of that sandalwood. It's not super woodsy scent. I think I'm going to like that one too. Man, this is going to be hard, y'all. Forever Yours. Sweet creamy lemon and enchanting jasmine. A rhapsody of devotion. That's different than I was thinking it would be, but ooh, I like that. Oh, this reminds me of a perfume. What perfume? Forever Yours. This is really pretty. It has a cleanness to it with a little bit of that floral, but to me it smells almost like maybe the perfume, one of the perfumes I have that's Versace Verscents. Oh, I like that one. Ooh, Forever Yours. Okay. Kind of a clean, citrusy, but not like specific to lemon. Very nice. French Toast. A perfect light slice of bread dunked in golden egg batter, dusted in with powdered sugar, and finished with a swirl of sweet maple syrup. So again, it's bakery, so I'm a little worried, a little hesitant. Does it have cinnamon in it? It didn't say. This is kind of, yeah. Someone, I feel like someone compared this a little bit to the, was it the brick that we just had? Vanilla cinnamon maple. I think this is a lot like that. I think this is a lot like that. I don't get a super maple note, so if you're hesitant because of that, like I am usually, I don't get a heavy maple note, at least on cold. It's just kind of a creamy and not heavy on cinnamon. It's just a creamy kind of bakery scent. Inner Peace. Earthy wood notes with unmistakable scent of lemon groves and rejuvenating cypress. Okay, seems like it's going to be pretty woodsy. And this is another one where the label and the wax don't match. Here goes. This kind of has a cleaner type. Definitely. What does that smell like? Almost like, not eucalyptus. Almost like citronella, but a little better. Lemon groves. Sorry. My laptop just almost turned off. So it's definitely lemon, but those earthy, woodsy cypress notes kind of makes it smell like citronella, but not quite as pungent, I guess, that citronella can be. A lot more subdued and nice. But to me, that's definitely like a cleaner type fragrance, though. Not like a clean, but a cleaner, an actual cleaner. Lemon Coconut Chiffon. I believe I've heard quite a bit about this. It says, melt in your mouth lemon custard layered with butter cake, sprinkled with toasted coconut. I'm not sure what to think of any of that. A lemon custard, butter cake, toasted coconut. Yellow wax. Okay, so I kind of get like squeeze the day, basically. Dialed down a notch. And then add a little bit of toasted coconut. Yeah, that might be nice. I kind of wonder if you couldn't make it yourself with like a coconut scent and squeeze the day, but it's nice. Look forward to trying it. Love and Happiness. Glazed chestnut, vanilla, and sugarcane define temptation. Glazed chestnut, vanilla, and sugarcane. I'm not really sure what to expect. I've heard good things. Oh, yeah. I think this must be the one that people kind of compare to a mix of pink haze and sugar. Because it's kind of got that, a berry note. It doesn't say berry, but kind of the berries from pink haze. And then the sugar from sugar. That cotton candy kind of, yeah, I like that. I think it's going to be about a medium. So far, I don't think any of these are going to be like strong performers, except maybe for me at least, like the blueberry pancakes. Next, I have Love You Very Much. A fragrance to crush on, bursting red berries, dreamy white peach, and tart cranberry, finishing with a splash of vanilla. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm expecting kind of a dark berry type of scent, which is what I get. I don't think I'm getting as many notes as I'm reading. I guess maybe. I don't really get a lot of vanilla. I get like a red berry, a little tiny bit of a peach scent, and the tartness kind of from a cranberry. This is nice. It doesn't seem very unique, I guess is the best way to put that. My Only Sunshine. Start your day with a smile as you experience golden tuberose and jasmine balanced by sandalwood, vanilla, and glowing amber. So I have smelled this one before. I even used to have a room spray that lasted me forever. And to me, this smells like sunshine. This is what sunshine would smell like. Again, I feel like it's lighter than it used to be. It may just be my nose. Yeah, you get the florals, but it's kind of like the florals that don't scream floral necessarily, not powdery. They're just bright. And yeah, with some amber for sure and a little sandalwood, little vanilla. Yeah, that's nice. As long as this performs okay in my house, this will probably be going in my club. I can already tell you since I've had it before. Pineapple Coconut Vanilla. If I'm not mistaken, this is still available in body care in our current catalog. This is Ride the Wind alongside Coconut, Pineapple Blush, and Blue Fig. Based on number 9 Scentsy Skin Fragrance. Yeah, I think they had perfumes at some point. Yeah, this is great. That fig note mixed with the pineapple and the coconut kind of brighten it up and cream it out a little bit, so it's not like an earthy type fig like we've had fairly recently. I can't get this out of the there. You definitely get fig, but yeah, like I said, brightened by pineapple, and then a creamy coconut. That's nice. I like it. Root Beer Float. I've had this one before too. Concoction of old-fashioned root beer and creamy vanilla ice cream. It is super strong. And it's root beer. It's definitely root beer. You know, that root part of it. I don't get a ton of like this one's hard coming out either. Get out. I get just a little bit, I guess, of that vanilla ice cream. Maybe that'll come out more warm. It's nice. It's definitely not a common scent that you come by, but I don't think I want my house smelling like it necessarily. Simply Irresistible. Lavender with a strong woody background of amber, moss, and musk. If I remember correctly, this is basically a masculine scent. I think the root beer has affected my smelling. Okay, this isn't like super masculine. It is a little bit. But it's not like punch you in the face type of cologne, you know? It's one of those lighter, cleaner type of masculine scents. It's nice. Summer Rain. This one was actually a scent of the month, what, 2-3 years ago? Dew sprinkled cyclamen, fresh botanicals, and a pinch of black lava salt capture the earthy, sweet scent of a passing summer storm. And super cute front label, whatever. And this is kind of what it says. A little bit of floral to give you that feel of like a dewy, grass right after a storm. I don't know about that black lava salt, but there is a little bit of kind of earthiness to it, which I guess is where they're going with that, the way it's worded. It's nice, and someone compared it kind of to a lighter version of Thunderstorm, and I would agree. It's kind of mellowed out a little bit, not so much in your face, but a similar type of scent, for sure. Okay. Very Perry Pumpkin. This is sweet nashi pear, freshly picked pumpkin, tart green apple, and toasted spices carried on a breeze of crisp autumn air. Here goes. Oh. I don't know, there's something in here. I don't know if it's the pear. Just a little weird note to me. I think it's that pear and pumpkin mix. And I don't even know how to describe like what I'm getting. Almost kind of like a rotten fruit. I hate to say that, but I think it's the pear and the pumpkin that are kind of giving me like a rotten fruit type of note. We'll see how it does warm. It may be great on warm. You never know. Last, we have Zeppelin. For those who dare to take to the sky, elegantly balanced citrus and sage. And it says soar over. I guess I didn't get the whole description there. This is nice. Kind of another cologne-ish type scent, but not like super overwhelming or offensive like they can be sometimes. There's kind of a fresh, citrusy, little bit of earthiness. Let's see what part of that I did not get in my little copy paste there. Scentsy's Zeppelin. All right. Well, that's why it's not all in that part. Refreshing citrus, green sage, herbaceous vetiver, and earthy sandalwood. Yeah, I like it. This may be one of those masculine scents that I can have and not feel like it's kicking me out of the room or the house. So yeah, I think overall this is a great bring back my bar. Okay, so next, what I thought I would do, I've taken a little more time now to go through the scents and kind of figure out by my rating system how much I like them, on cold at least, and just a quick kind of run over how I rate scents. I'm a type A person, so I have a spreadsheet with all the scents that I've tried, which is what I'm always referring to on my laptop. And on that, I have the scent notes. I also have kind of my own developed rating system as to how much I like them. which I give basically 1 to 5 stars, kind of like you would on the, you know, online Amazon 5-star rating system. I do actually have a 3.5 star and a 4.5 star, but those are the only half stars I give. It'll make more sense when we switch views here, but I have another method that I use for rating the strength of them, which we're not going to go into today, and on also like longevity of them as well. So I kind of have my own coded system to rate it in my spreadsheet, so I'll know in the future if it comes back in another bring back my bar and that kind of thing. So let's switch angles here, and I'll kind of walk you through how I've rated these on cold. Okay, so as you can see, I have them stacked, and I even labeled them 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, and 5. So basically, I may accidentally be hitting the stand here. 3, I basically am neutral. I don't like it, but I don't dislike it either. 3.5 is I like it a little bit. 4 is I do like it for sure. 4.5 is I really like it, and 5 is I love it. And then of course I didn't feel like I needed to do half on the dislike side, so 2 is dislike and 1 is can't stand, basically. I'm sorry to put anything there. That's just how it goes sometimes. And I can tell you now, another scent that goes in that section is Perfect Peppermint. But that's only because I dislike peppermint in general. So sorry to all the peppermint lovers out there. It's just, I'm one of the few people that don't care for it. Okay, so let's go through these real quick, hopefully. So I have in the 1 section, the Very Berry Pumpkin. This was very weird to me. That pear and pumpkin together smells kind of like rotten fruit, I think. Maybe it'll be different on warm, who knows. And in my 2 sections, so just slightly disliked basically, is Buckleberry and Root Beer. And this is more so, it's just not my preference. You know, it's a little weird to my nose, both of them basically. So, you know, there's going to be some sense in the dislike out of 25, of course. It can't all be home runs. And my 3, so neutral. I don't like or dislike. I'm okay. You know, no real strong opinion either way now. Is I've got Love You Very Much and Black Orange Marmalade. I really thought I was going to like this one a lot more. At least on cold, it's not wowing me. And then next in the 3 category is French Toast and Lemon Coconut Chiffon. So the coconut note in this is just a little weird to my nose, but I don't dislike it, but I don't like it either. So that's why it's in the 3. And the last one in the 3 is Blueberry Pancakes. I've had this before. I'm just not a huge blueberry fan in home fragrance for some reason. It's okay to me, but I don't have to have it either way. Now, in the 3.5, so these are ones that I slightly like. And I've got first here Cutie Pie Cupcake and, sorry, I'm trying to get these close enough. Cutie Pie Cupcake and Blonde Wood and Moonflower. So after smelling the Blonde Wood and Moonflower, it kind of smells like a mature perfume maybe, or something I've smelled that reminds me of a mature perfume. And then next, oh, don't be falling over. Next in my 3.5, so slightly like, is Caramel Vanilla Delight and Simply Irresistible. You know, I don't like a whole lot of foodie scents, but this Caramel Vanilla Delight has something that really intrigues me. So that's why I put it in the 3.5. Simply Irresistible, it's a a little bit like a grass note, but in a clean way. So I'm intrigued by that one as well. That's why it's in the 3.5. Now we've got 4. So these are ones that I like. Cotton Candy Cookie and Bamboo Yuzu. Cotton Candy Cookie is another one that really intrigues me. I'm thinking I'm going to like that one quite a bit. But right now I just have it as a 4 because it's kind of hard to tell on cold. Bamboo Yuzu is nice. It's a little soapy to me. But I'm really interested in trying that. I think I'm going to really like that one too. Next is Coconut Vanilla and Summer Rain in my 4 stars, basically. You know, I like fresh scents, and Summer Rain kind of hits that nail on the head. Coconut Vanilla Orchid, it's just a nice, like, body care type scent. A little floral, but a little almost edible. So we'll see how those go. And then the last 2 in my 4 stars section is Enchanted Mist and Inner Peace. These are both kind of cleaner, soapy type scents, but I really want to warm these to see, you know, if it goes in the right direction or ends up going to the lower numbers because it's too much like a cleaner. So we'll see. All right. So those are the 4s. And in my 4.5 section, I have Pineapple Coconut Vanilla and Berry of Paradise. Berry of Paradise is really nice. It's a fruity, kind of fresh, feminine scent. Pineapple Coconut Vanilla, a definite body care type scent, but really pretty as well. And of course, all of these will probably change once they're warmed, but this is where I'm going right now, and we'll be able to compare once I've warmed them as to where they end up for me. Next in the 4.5, so really like, is Zeppelin and Love and Happiness. Zeppelin, for a masculine type of scent, I think it's very easy on the nose for me. I think I'm really going to like it. We'll see for sure, I guess, once I warm. Then Love and Happiness. I just really like that creamy nuttiness it's got. It adds so much to it. And then the last one in the 4.5 is Flower Child. And this is a nice floral, but not too floral type of scent. I really like this one. Yeah, it's definitely reminds me of like a pink haze and sugar combination, which would be nice because I don't get with sugar a very strong scent. So I'm hoping this gives me some good scent throw. And then I only have 2. We knew that was going to happen, didn't we? Trying to be all neat. Okay, I only have 2 in this 5 section, and this is Love. I love it. I think I'm going to love it. It is My Only Sunshine and Forever Yours. My Only Sunshine, like I said, I've tried this before, and it really is just like on those days where it's not super hot, but the sun just hitting your skin kind of warms you up. It's that feeling in a scent. And then Forever Yours, I've never tried before, but it really reminds me of one of my favorite perfumes. So I like that, obviously. And yeah, it's going to be a little on the perfumey side. I think it'll be a decent performer as well. So, all right. Now you know my rating system. And like I said, I have ratings for other type of, strength and throw as well, or length as well. We'll go over that in another video. For now, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and give this video a thumbs up. Everyone, let me know your thoughts. Which ones are your favorites? Which ones, are you kind of apprehensive about? Which ones do you know you don't like? All those. Let me know in the comment section below. And I will talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.